President-elect Donald Trump held a meeting with the New York Times today, but it almost didn't happen. Early this morning, he called it off. CBS 2's Alice Gaynor live in our newsroom with the details on that. Alice?
Christine, Trump took to Twitter saying he would not be meeting with the New York Times publisher, editors, and reporters after a dispute over ground rules. Hours later, the meeting was suddenly back on. Reporters were allowed to tweet live during the closed-door meeting.
Cheers and boos as President-elect Donald Trump left the New York Times building. A big part of Trump's presidential campaign focused on him calling rival Hillary Clinton Crooked Hillary as crowds chanted "Lock her up" at his rallies over her email scandal.
Hillary Clinton will be under investigation for a long, long time.
If I win, I am going to instruct my Attorney General to get a special prosecutor to look into your situation.
But today, Trump told New York Times reporters, quote, "She went through a lot and suffered greatly in many different ways." When pressed about definitely ruling out prosecuting Clinton, he did an about-face. Quote, "It's just not something that I feel very strongly about." Hours prior, his campaign manager announced the change of heart.
He doesn't wish to pursue these charges. I think he's thinking of many different things as he prepares to become the President of the United States. And things that sound like the campaign aren't among them.
Another change of heart, Trump was asked whether human activity is linked to climate change. "I think there is some connectivity, something. It depends on how much." In previous tweets, he called climate change a hoax. Meantime, more Republicans made their way into Trump Tower for meetings today. Trump tweeted that he's considering former primary challenger Dr. Ben Carson for Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. And when it comes to public perception of a Trump presidency, a new CNN poll found most Americans, 53%, believe Donald Trump will ultimately do a good job as president. 44% say he'll do poorly.
And when it comes to Trump's tweets, a new Quinnipiac poll found that 59% of voters say he should shut down his personal account. Trump also told the New York Times that while a formal position for his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, was unlikely, he could help make peace between the Israelis and Palestinians. The president-elect will head to Florida later today for Thanksgiving. In the newsroom, Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.
Thank you, Alice. It was